Hey, hey everybody. So today I want to do the 25 random facts about me. I was just sitting here and I was just bored. Didn't have anything to do, so I figured why not just do another video to help engage with you all, to give you a little more insight on into my life basically. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and jump right in. So to start with number one, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been following along thus far with my channel, my name is Sherry, and I am very new to YouTube. I actually made I've had a channel for at least a year and a half now, but I never used it. But now I'm getting more into the swing of things, and I'm actually active now on YouTube, and I've been putting up different videos for more reasons than one. But yeah, so again, my name is Sherry. Um, my favorite color is pink. I've always been in love with pink for as long as I can remember. Go figure. My favorite color is pink. I have this pink band on. But for as long as I can remember, for as long as I've been born, since I was a baby, literally, I've been in love with pink. My mom started dressing me in pink, made my room pink, everything. I'm just obsessed. I've been obsessed ever since. Um, I am a very lucky Libra. Um, my I'm very obsessed with astrology, and I can tell you about any sign. I can tell you the ins and outs of every sign. The only sign that I will not be able to actually, let me take that back. The only sign that I will not be able to tell you about is Tauruses, and I don't know if it's because I haven't really come across too many in my time and interacted with too many, but that's really honestly the only sign of the 12 that I cannot tell you about. Anybody else, I could tell you from front to back, left to right, up, top to bottom, honey, about any sign. I could tell you. I'm very big on it. Especially when it comes to dating. Um, Number four. My favorite number is four. Um, how ironic, right? And ironically enough, I have four tattoos. Um, and what's funny about this story is everyone thinks that this tattoo is a four, and it's not. It's actually a Chinese letter, and it's supposed to be viewed this way, upside down, um, and it means strength. But to be honest with you, I did get this. I did get this tattoo for more than one reason, but I did decide on this because it looks like a four and it's my favorite number, but it really means strength. And this one is to upside down. This is the way it should be read, but and this one is to forgive. So I got them at the same time, and it is basically to have the strength to forgive. I need it. Um, Nothing more, nothing less. I really need it. Um, I'm addicted to wine. I won't even lie to you. I won't sugarcoat it. I'm a, it's bad. I mean, like, it's bad. Like, I'm addicted. I'm just gonna say that. Moving on. Um, I don't want any kids. It's just as simple as that. I used to want that when I was little. You know, growing up, you think, oh, I want this many kids. I want to get married. I want this. I want that. Picture perfect family. No, I don't want any kids. None whatsoever. I have one child, and his name is Kilo. He has four legs. He's a dog. Um, Aside from that, I don't want any more. No, I don't want any human kids. Kilo is enough for me. He is my world. He is my everything. I love him to death. I can't even explain to you. You probably wouldn't even understand it, begin to understand it. But that my son is my life. I've raised him since he was a very, very, very young puppy, a baby, 9 weeks old. He is now a little over a year. He turned a year in May. Um, I will, however, be having one more child, and that will be when he has puppies. As far as right now, it's just him. That's it. But we will be allowing him to have puppies in a few months actually. um I just feel as though he's too young to be having sex. So I don't want him to have them now. He's just too young. So him and his father and I have decided that we will let him um, go ahead and um, have puppies when he turns a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I don't know. I kind of want him to wait till he's two, but we decided that he will not be having no earlier than a year and a half because I'm just not okay with that, and I'm not having it. I'm very jealous when it comes to any other dog, period, person, anybody having his attention. I don't play that. So when he does proceed to have his pups, I will be getting one, and that will be my second child, and my family will be complete. No human kids, only fur kids, and it will be just that's it. That's it. Um, I love Usher to the death of me. I've been in love with him since I was 6 years old in first grade, and he was 13, and he put out the song "Just Call Me a Mac." It was on the Poetic Justice soundtrack when he had on that yellow outfit with the little rhinestones, yellow and black, the little top hat, spent around, hit the floor, did it, whatever. I've been in love with him ever since. Anyone who knows me knows that I love that man. I am obsessed with Samuel L. Jackson. Don't judge me. Don't ask me why I love that man. Don't ask me how can I think he's cute if I even think he's cute. Just know I love that man and I'm very protective when it comes to him. Oh my God, I am obsessed with that man. I'm very feisty. If you haven't already been able to tell in the past 6 minutes of this video going on, I'm very feisty. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a mean person. I am actually very nice. However, I am very feisty. Do not cross that line with me. I will go there with you. It just is what it is. I have a short fuse. I have a really mean bark, and I don't play games. I just don't. I don't. It's gonna stop there. I'm not even about to sell you myself, cause I prove myself. Um, I love the laugh. Very laid back. Um, if you ask anybody who knows me, I'm very silly. I just can't help it. I don't know, especially when it comes to um my baby daddy. And when I say baby daddy, I'm referring to my puppy daddy. So he's the father of my dog, therefore he's my baby daddy. So I'm very silly, but even just interacting with him in the time span of me knowing him, like he rubs he brings out even more of the silly side in me, the kid side of me. I'm like one big ass kid when it comes to my silly side, but at the same time I'm very mature and I'm very laid back and just nonchalant, cool. I just like to do me. You feel me? Like it just I don't know. Um I can go from one extreme to another, and that I guess that has to do a lot with my sign. But if there's no in between. There's really no in between with me. There's no gray area. It's either from one extreme to the other. I'm either very laid back, very chill, very cool, very calm, don't want to be bothered, or I am very upbeat and funny and silly and just bright. Um, I'm naturally little. Very little actually. I've always been small my entire life. For as long as I can, for as long as I've been alive, I've been small. I love my size. I am very content with my size. I am not in any way, shape, or form ashamed of my size. I can eat what I want. I don't have to work out. I do not exercise. I do not exercise to stay in shape. However, I do lift weights. I've been lifting weights since I was 14 years old. I have been like we had a um bench press. We had a weight bench in our living room when I was growing up, and I used to bench press every day. And when I was in high school, I used to lift weights every single day for in the entire 4 years of me being in high school. I lift weights at school for conditioning. It might not look like it because my arms are very small and I am very small. However, I am defined and I am extremely strong. No jokes whatsoever. I'm very, very strong. Um, I hate being called skinny. I prefer being called small or little. Do not call me skinny. I don't feel, I feel as though it's very negative. I don't see any good in the word skinny. The only way you can call me skinny and I will not get upset about it is if you call me skinny mini. Other than that, I've heard every small, skinny, little, whatever you want to call me joke in the book for as long as I can even remember. I don't even know what skinny joke you could throw at me at this point in time that I haven't heard. I just don't like being called skinny. I just don't. It's negative to me. I have green eyes. They are very natural, very real. I don't wear contacts, never have, never needed to. I get my eyes from my father. And it's not a mixed thing. People, I've heard everything, so I mean, it don't really bother me. But some, depending on how you deliver it to me, I mean, I hate when people go, "So what are you? What do you mean? What am I? Are you mixed? No, I'm not. Well, how'd you get green eyes? I mean, would you like to ask my parents? I don't know. My father has green eyes. No, I'm not mixed with white. I am just light skinned. My mother is my complexion. My father is brown skinned. Ha- he has green eyes. His twin has green eyes. I came out with green eyes. Just so happens I have another brother who is light skinned who has green eyes. Okay, listen. It's not a light skin thing, but it just so happens that me and my light skinned brother have the exact same eyes. However, he doesn't have the same father that I have. Um, his father is light skinned, but my father is not, and that's how I got green eyes. Um, sorry, I told you I was addicted to wine. I never wore weave before. Now, that's not to say that I have a problem with weave. That's not to say that I judge people who wear weave, because I don't. I've never worn weave because I never needed it. I have very long hair. I've always had long hair. I have very thick hair. I've just never needed it. I've never seen a purpose in it. You ask me any questions about weave, I can't tell you. I don't know anything about weave. I'm transitioning, if you can't already tell. This right here is a what, maybe 4 day old Bantu not out, and it is actually appearing to look like a high puff. You probably thought it was a high puff, didn't you? I know, but it's not. My hair is extremely thick, and I took the ponytail holder out. Not whatever, the ouchless, the long ouchless holder. I took that out last night, and what do you know? It's still sitting in the high puff because my hair is extremely thick. I have been transitioning for 7 months. I'm hoping to reach my 1 year mark and possibly big chop. Maybe I might go longer. I don't know. But I am 7 months long. It is very stressful, but I am dealing with it. And the only reason why I think it's stressful is because I have thick hair. This is the length of my hair. Um, right there. That's how long my hair is. Um, and yeah, I'm enjoying my journey. I'm excited, and like I said, I wasn't active on YouTube for so long, but now that I'm actually transitioning to natural, I felt the need to put my channel to use. So I would love it if you guys would, comment, rate, subscribe, do, however, interact with me. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'm the youngest of three boys. From my mother. Who growing up in my house, I was the only girl and youngest of three older brothers. However, Papa was a Rolling Stone, so I'm not gonna discuss the other kids on that side. But I'm the youngest. That's probably how I came out to be the tomboy that I am. I just know. My major is psychology. I'm in love with my passion. My passion is to help and inspire kids. Um, Preferably between the ages of middle school to high school. I personally went through a lot of things growing up, and I experienced a lot of issues that I felt as though I couldn't express. I didn't feel as though I had anyone there. Me and my mom were very close. However, going through my transitions and reaching puberty and just going through a lot of things emotionally, I didn't feel as though I had anyone to talk to. Therefore, I wasn't emotionally invested into anyone aside from the guys that I dealt with. Um, Me and my mom were very close, but when I was going through this stage, I pushed her away. Therefore, yeah, I just I want to be that person who is there for people like me when I needed someone at that age. I'm a huge sports fan. Entirely huge sports fan. I've done sports all my life. I will link a picture below to show you um my medals and whatever, certificates, all that type of stuff. I've done sports all my life. My dad started us very young. He started making me competitive at the age of 5. I started running track at the age of 5. I picked up a baseball bat at the age of 5. I picked up my first basketball at the age of 5. I learned how to swim at the age of 5. I learned how to play chess at the age of 5. I did everything. I started everything very early. My father didn't play that basically. I have played everything from basketball to cheerleading to track to volleyball to softball to baseball. If I was a boy, I would play football if I could. I can play football, but if I were a boy, I would play football. I would have. I've done it all. Gymnastics, everything. Um, I'm single. Um, I am single and I am very happily single. And when I say happily single, don't confuse that because I am involved. However, when I say that I'm very happily single, I say that because I am very in tune with myself. I am very content with myself. I am not at all dependent upon a man. I do not need a relationship to define me. Most women feel as though they do. I don't. I've grown. I have gone through the trial and error period stage, whatever, thinking that I need a man to define me, thinking that I need a man to make me happy. When you don't know yourself, when you're not in tune with yourself, and when you're not happy with yourself, you don't know how to be alone. You don't know how to not depend on that man or how to want a man or whatever. Most women feel as though they need a man to fill that void. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm a realist and I believe in reality. I don't need a man to define me. However, again, I say that I am involved with um, one person, the father of my son. So by son, I mean dog, Kilo. I love my dog. I take this everywhere with me. It stays on my keychain because it is the truth. My dog is my life. Been involved with him for a year and a half, going on 2 years now, and I just I'm okay without I don't need to be in a relationship like I said. First and foremost, he's not here anymore. He used to go to school where I go to school at, and he graduated, moved away. So the distance plays a big part in why we are not together and in whatever in a relationship. Um we have a very clear understanding, very good understanding. We're on the same page, and that's the biggest problem that I feel as though most people have when you're young and trying to be in a relationship. You're just trying to have someone there to fill that void to make you happy because you don't want to be alone, and you don't realize that not being on the same page with your mate is very harmful to your relationship. It's not beneficial at all. However, him and I are on the same page, and it works. It works. We are a year and a half in, and we have never had an argument. That does not mean that everything is perfect. That does not mean that we are perfect. That does not mean that I am perfect nor he is perfect. We are not perfect, but we are perfectly on the same page. We communicate very well with each other, and there's no need to lie to each other. We're not in a relationship. There's no need to lie. But like I said, nope. Can't tell you one argument that we've ever had. We have had disagreements, and he has gotten on my nerves from time to time, and vice versa. I get on his. I know I do because we're both Libras, but we've never gotten into an argument, and we never we there's no need to. I'm very happy. It is what it is. Moving right along. I don't want to get married. Just not for me. Um, it is what it is. I don't want kids. Don't want to get married. However, that does not mean that I'm bitter. That does not mean that I'm lonely. That does not mean that I hate. It's just some things are just not for some people, and kids are not for me, and neither is marriage. I mean, I don't feel as though I need a marriage to define me. I can be with somebody and be happy. I can be with somebody for the rest of my life and be happy. But I do not feel as though I need a license stating that I'm married to be content with my life. It just is what it is. Most of you only want to get. I feel as though most of you only want to get married because that's what you're conditioned to believe. That's how you're brought up. You're taught to get married, have kids, and the picture perfect. I don't believe in fairy tales. It is what it is. I'm a loner. If you haven't already been able to tell, I'm a loner. I don't know. I just because for so long I was always dependent on people to make me happy. I never wanted to be by myself. I always felt like I either needed a man around me or I needed, people in general, friends, whatever. Um, since I went so heavily through that stage and I fell so hard, dealing with that type of thing growing up. Now that I am so content with myself and by myself, I tend to notice that I notice that I tend to be alone a lot more now, and I just think it's because the I feel as though the better you are with yourself, the better you are in general. The more you know yourself and are in tune with yourself, the better off you will be. So if I'm not with um my baby Kilo or his father, I'm by myself, and if not, I'm probably with two other girls. That's it. Um, I hate grass. One of my weird things about me. Let some. I just hate it. I don't like to walk in it. I don't like to sit in it. Don't ever in your life, take me to a picnic. We won't. We will have some problems. Um, I don't touch raw meat. Judge me not. Thank you. I just don't. It freaks me out. I really can't even believe that I eat it. I can't tell you why I feel this way. I just do, and I cannot touch raw meat. If I'm cooking, I either wrap plastic bags around my hands or I wear gloves. I don't touch raw meat. Um, I learned how to cook from my boo, my baby daddy, Kilo's father. So with that being said, obviously, I just learned how to cook last year. Um, he taught me well. I mean, I don't know if I'll necessarily say that I couldn't cook, which I guess I couldn't, but at the same time, I won't necessarily say that it was that. I don't like to cook at all. Point blank, period. I've always been spoiled. Again, I'm the youngest and I'm the only girl, and I never saw a reason to cook because I never had to. I never had a reason to. My family took care of me, and if it wasn't my family, it was a guy that I was with. Um, i.e., my boo. He cooked for me every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, every day. So I didn't need to cook. And I remember asking him once, how does he feel about me cooking? And his response was, well, what do I look like having you come into my house cooking for me? That's just how he feels. I mean, he's very independent. He likes to cook. He loves it. And he likes to feed me. So I didn't have to cook. I don't have to cook. I cook now only because I want to prove to him that I can, because he talks about me for the fact that I can cook. But Yeah, I just didn't have to cook. Like I said, he cooked for me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I woke up to it, went to sleep to it. That's what it was. I can't sleep in the dark. I will not sleep in the dark. I can only sleep with music playing or the TV on. I cannot sleep in the dark. Point blank. Period. I hate with a passion. Hate the summer. And the reason why that is because I hate being hot, number one. And number two, I hate bugs. Can't stand them. So you will always hear me complain when the summer comes. I hate it. I'm miserable in the summer. I'm miserable in the summer. I hate being lied to. The worst thing you can ever do to me is lie to me. And I let you know that up front. When you meet me, I let you know don't lie to me because you don't get a second chance. I don't trust people, point blank, period. So if I let you know I don't trust you, I don't understand why you would want to lie to me to really fuck yourself up because um when you lose my trust, you will not get it back. I don't care who you are. It just is what it is. Family, boyfriend, sister, cousin, friend. I don't trust anybody. Only person I trust is Kilo. Um, I hate anything romantic, corny, whatever. It's just not me. I just hate it. Like I'm not I'm not corny. I'm not cheesy. I'm not romantic. I don't want you to be romantic. Do not try to change me or my mind. It will not happen. I hate. I'm addicted to shopping. Can't explain it. I just am. I mean, hi, my name is Sherry, and I'm addicted to shopping. I need to go to AA because it's a problem. And last but not least, number 30. I love ice cream. Me and him are huge ice cream fanatics. Like, I can eat it every day. He can eat it every day. We can eat it every day. I just love it. And I'm obsessed with cake. It's my favorite food. Yes, I said food. I did not say it's my favorite dessert. I said it is my favorite food. Of all the foods in the world, cake tops it all. Number one, my favorite food. And with that being said, that complete my 30. Did I say 25? I lied to y'all. That completes my 30 random facts about me. Again, my name is Sherry. My YouTube name is Pretty in Pink. And I would love it if you guys could comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know and I will answer them. And until then, I will see you next time. Bye.